Hey guys, thanks for joining me and welcome back. So today in this video, I'm going to show you how I took these 4 cardboard panels and turned it into this beautiful, very glamorous, sort of vintage looking tissue box cover. So I'm going to show you how I did it. I used 4 panels from an old shipping box, 1 box of tissue, hot glue gun and glue sticks, wooden popsicle sticks, and I'm not using that tacky glue that you see. I'll be using 1 utility knife, a ruler, a pencil, pair of scissors, and the sequin fabric. So I'm going to get started. So right now I'm just measuring the proportions of my box. So I'm going to use those measurements to cut out the cardboard box. So right here, this is the top of the box. I'm just checking, make sure that my tissue box cover fits in with a little extra room. All my measurements, I added 1/4 inch so that I have a little bit of room to play with so that the box wouldn't be very tight when I inserted my tissue box in. So right now I'm just cutting away any excess from the top. Anything that my utility knife didn't cut through, I'll be using my scissors. Right here I'm creating the opening for the top of the box. And I'm just going to eyeball it here. It just doesn't have to be exact. This is the side panel for the tissue box cover. I just want to make sure that the tissue box fits and there is a little bit of extra room to play with. So now I'm cutting out the long panels. Again, I'm just checking to make sure that the box will fit. So now it's time to build the box. I'm attaching the long panels first. That's the easiest. And inside I'm just adding a little bit of hot glue just to give a lot more strength and durability to the box. And I'm just doing the same thing to the other side. It's important to hold each piece into place until the glue is set. Next, I'm doing the side panels. That's the shorter ends of the box. I'm doing the exact same thing. I just already inserted my short panel in, and I'm just going to push it down onto the hot glue and hold it into place. Here, I'm just adding a little bit of glue to the seam just to give it some stability. I'm going to do that all the way around the side of the box and the inside and the outside. So I'm making sure that the box is joined together. So I'm going to hold that hot glue into place until it sets. And it's important to do that all the way around the box. Here I'm checking to see if the box fits, the tissue box fits, and it does. So right here guys, I lost the first bit of footage where I've already attached one side of the fabric. So now I'm using my fabric, which is pre-cut to the dimensions of the tissue box cover. And so yeah, I'm just going to add everything into place. It's important to pre-cut everything so that you can move very smoothly when you build your box. So I'm just making sure all the ends and the corners are tacked down and into place, and cutting off any extra that might be hanging off the sides of the box. You want to remove all that. You don't want that hanging there. So right now I'm just going to add a little bit of glue to the inside of the box and fold over any excess fabric. The excess fabric will help create some tension in the box, and it will prevent your tissue box from sliding out. I'm doing the same thing to the other side. So now I'm going to continue to work on the top of the box. And making sure that my ends meet and it looks nice and neat. And so again, I have to use my popsicle stick just to avoid getting burned because I can't find my silicone fingers today. And so now I'm going to fold over the excess and hot glue it to the inside of the box. I'm going to use the popsicle stick to hold it down so that the glue sets. And again, doing this, folding the fabric over will allow the tissue box to have tension so it won't slide out. And so now I'm just removing any excess, and I'm going to continue with the other side of the tissue box. There's always going to be a little extra hanging over. You can remove that later as you go along. And with the sequence fabric, guys, you can't really feel the hot glue underneath the fabric. It does feel just like regular sequence material. It doesn't feel bumpy. So just finishing off the other end of the box. And trimming off any excess. So now I'm just going to snip the opening of the tissue box cover, and I'm just going to hot glue the edges towards the inside of the box. So right here, guys, I decided to add a little bit of trim just to the raw edges of the fabric on the inside of the box, just to make it have just a prettier finished look. And again, with the excess fabric that's inside the box, it will give the tissue box enough tension so that it won't slip out. So that's it. I'm going to finish it up by adding a little bit of flower mesh wrap. I'm just going to finish decorating the opening, and I'm also going to use this wrap mesh around the perimeter of the box. And I'm also going to add a second row of this wrap mesh, but you'll see that in the finished project. Here I'm just going to add a rose gold colored brooch from TotallyDazzled. And this is what the inside of the box looks like, guys, nice and neat. And so now I'm just going to test it. I'm just going to get our tissue box ready, place our cover on top, and thread the tissue through, and it comes through very nice and neatly. And that's it, guys. That's our tissue box cover. It came out absolutely gorgeous. The color of the sequin material is absolutely beautiful. It's fabulous looking, and it has a slight vintage appeal. So guys, thank you so much for joining me. I do appreciate it. Let me know what you think. Please leave a comment below. Please don't forget to thumbs up my video, and please don't forget to subscribe. Take care of yourselves. God bless, and I'll see you at the next video. Bye-bye.